Well, how diddly do, folks. I started early, about 2.5 minutes early, because I'm a patient feller. And says we got 4 people waiting. So I hope y'all are doing well, and I hope you'll enjoy the show. Uh, I am the only one here. If you have any comments or questions, please throw them out there. The pattern for this project is for sale. One of over 1,900 projects on woodenvisions.com. The pattern is to get directly to this pattern. There's a link in the description, or you could just search for tiger stalking, and you'll find that. And we're gonna move on over, get ready to get started. But the reason why I always mention if you have any comments or questions is because not everybody uh, encourages people out in the chat, and we do here. And dag nabbit, I'm having technical issues here. Is why I'm being so distracted. Hello, Jason Rogers. Um, so questions from beginners are encouraged because I don't always think of what a beginner will want to know, and I'm not teaching every moment unless asked. And I apologize for that for those that are here just to learn. But that's why I encourage questions and comments, because I will address them if I know them. If I don't, somebody in the chat usually does. If none of us do, then feel free to. I mean, one of us will guide you to where you could probably find the answer. So there's that. And I'm monitoring the watch page as well. That's part of the reason I'm distracted, because I'm easily distracted. Squirrel. Well, we're getting ready to get started here. Again, this pattern is available on woodenvisions.com along with over 1,900 other ones. And the link to this pattern is in the description of this video. Hello, Jim. Appreciate you joining. It is 5:30 p.m. Central Time in Gatesville, Texas here, about 45 minutes southwest of Waco. Hello, Nick. Nick the Flaming Turner. He also does live streams if you want to check out his channel. If I know we haven't gotten very far, but if you like what you see, slap that thumbs up. If you don't like me or you don't like something, slap me a thumbs down. I assure you I won't lose sleep over it. But I do care what people think, so tell me what's wrong if you don't like something. If you don't like me, I'll get over it, I promise. But we do strive to make friends here, unless you're a butt nugget. So there's that. And I'm going to check one last thing, and then we will get rolling here. Or scrolling, more likely. All right, I'm trying to determine if I want to watch on the whatever floats your boat, Nick. Trying to determine if I want to watch on the watch page or the StreamYard, because sometimes the watch page reveals things that the StreamYard does not. But I'll go ahead and watch on the StreamYard so I can slightly see a little better. But when it's just me, please bear with me if I miss a comment or two. I try not to, but it does happen. And I also have to do it in between cuts. Got 7 people watching and 3 thumbs up. Much obliged. And we will start within moments. Sometimes I babble, sometimes I don't. When I'm by myself, I can only think of so many things to talk about. I tend to encourage some of those thumbs down, so I don't promote them, but they're there, and they want their 3 minutes of fame, so I'll give it to them. All right, let's take us a drink, then we'll get to scrolling. I have already drawn out the next project. It will also be a tiger, but much more detailed. So there's that, and I'll show that after a while when we got more people watching, if any more show up. All right, we're about to start. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I know it hadn't been 18 minutes, but let's go ahead and get going. Wait, let me get my light a little closer. And since I don't have anybody on the panel to tell me, y'all let me know if the camera quality goes to crap, and I'll have to unplug and replug and all that crap. And that's always fun to deal with. And this is the used blade. I never make sure there's a new blade in there. I just start with the one I left off with. So if a blade breaks real quick, that's why. It could never be user error. Yeah, it could. Using number 5 flat-ended spirals. I purchased them at Wooden Teddy Bear. That cutting 2 pieces of 1/4-inch maple ply. And this piece is about 18 by 24 inches. And the saw I'm using is a 22-inch Hegner. I just put a plexiglass table over it to have a bigger surface to work on because I tend to do large pieces. This is relatively small compared to what I usually do. And part of the reason for a few live streams without people on the panel is because I just post the link in the group chat, and sometimes to my brother, but my brother's out running errands. But I'm not going to post them all over creation to get people in here. And that's not me trying to be snooty. It's just more trouble than it's worth. If you see my saw sitting dormant while it's going and it's not going anywhere, it's because I'm distracted looking at something. What I was doing about 4 or 5 this morning was drawing the next piece onto the wood. It's the very detailed tiger in an oval. And I don't know what inspires certain projects over others, just whatever the mood hits. Okay, Jason says the camera's fuzzy. Does anybody else agree with that? I'm not saying Jason's wrong. I just want to make sure it's not just his computer. If it's fuzzy, I'll unplug it and replug it. It happens when you start early in the day. So y'all let me know if one more person says it's fuzzy, I'll unplug and replug. Because I don't want y'all to have to tolerate fuzzy camera and nothing else to look at. Nick, by calling this a bear, does that mean the picture's fuzzy for you too? All right, I'm going to do one more cut, and then I'll look and see what the comments say. Let's see if it is indeed still fuzzy. Most reasons why it gets fuzzy is this time of day. There's a lot of people using the internet, and I don't have very fast speeds in my area. But even though it's a bandwidth issue, for some reason unplugging my camera sometimes helps. Well, unplugging and replugging. If I just left it unplugged, we'd all have a black screen and it'd be a real fun show. This is live stream number 255. For you idiots, that means 255 live streams. Might be a focus thing. Okay, let me see if there's any dust on there, but also, let me get a little bit closer. All right, Jason, let me know if it's still blurry, since Nick is going to flush himself. If it's still fuzzy, I'll reboot the camera after I get this piece of debris out of here. I think it's out of there. Y'all let me know. And we'll also see if we can find the pilot hole. That's always a convenience. Because this one's in among other cuts, and I keep poking it through places I've already cut. There it goes. So y'all let me know if the camera's still fuzzy. I mean, I saw where it says it was fuzzy and then clear and then fuzzy again. But if I can get an updated description, if it's still fuzzy, I'll just reboot the camera. And I know I keep saying that, but I don't know right when people walk in or if anybody's distracted. But it's no fun to watch if you can't watch. Just saying. All right, Jason, Nick, any of the 6 other people, let me know if the camera's fuzzy. Then I'll shut up about it. Because anytime the camera goes fuzzy for y'all, hello, Jason. Looks good at the moment. Anytime the camera goes fuzzy to y'all, it always looks crystal clear to me, so I don't know why it doesn't show up on my end. Thank you, Jason. Rogers. And welcome aboard, Mr. Richelov, whatever, I don't remember how to say it. Let's take a drink. That's some good stuff. Just saying. We got 9 people watching. If you got any comments or questions, chunk them on out there. Just tracing the next piece onto the wood took me about 2-3 hours. And I'll show it to y'all here in a little bit. Because it will be our next set of live streams whenever this piece is done. And yes, it's another tiger, but I'll eventually stop doing cats. It's just a fun thing to do. Animals in general, Native American and cowboy type stuff are my favorite themes to cut, and rustic type stuff. But it's also got to appeal to the people watching. Some people just come here for the camaraderie, the banter, and the hanging out with folks, and that's fine. Not everybody has to be into what we're cutting, but it doesn't hurt. Matter of fact, I think most people are here to hang out with other folks more so than what the particular theme is. Although if it was a crappy theme, it'd be a little less fun. And I tend to, I get bored with uh, cutting and/or designing simple things, and that's not a dig on any designers. It's just what keeps me interested. So that's why y'all don't see me designing or cutting very many simple things. And that is the only reason is because I want to be entertained while I'm doing it as well. And again, y'all let me know if that camera quality goes to hell. It's not impossible to say we finish it on this live stream. It just depends on how wide awake I stay. But all we have left is from there back. But I'm not guaranteeing it just yet. But I do already have the other one drawn out, but I don't have it stacked and brad nailed or pilot hole drilled yet. But it wouldn't be the first time we've done that on a live stream. Because there again, people sometimes just like hanging out and they don't care what's going on the camera. Got 10 people watching. Y'all don't hold back. If you're a beginner, or even if you're not a beginner, if you have any questions or comments, show them, come on out there. Hopefully we can get them answered for you. And for those that don't follow very many people, whatever, on Facebook, I feel obligated to tell y'all that Wesley Balco's dad passed away. Wesley Balco goes by Stroll Saw Cafe. He seems to be taking it pretty well. But yet his dad passed away, so if you're the praying type, pray for him or drop him a line. It's Wesley Balco, Stroll Saw Cafe. I hate it when I want to be there for somebody, but I can't think of the words besides the traditional "sorry for your loss" and "my thoughts are with you," blah blah blah. But yeah, sometimes I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, Jason. Again, if my camera quality goes to crap, y'all let me know. I try to keep talking because I hate dead air, but there's only so much I can think of to say. So it's not my intention to ignore y'all or bore y'all. But by now, if you've watched more than once, you probably know that. But not every show can be exciting. Appreciate y'all taking the time to drop by and watch. If you like what you see, slap a thumbs up. It wouldn't bother me at all. If you don't like what you see, slap a thumbs down. But I like communication, so if you don't like what you see, talk to me. Unless you just don't like me, I can't really help you there. But a lot of folks that don't like me don't take the time to know me, but I do rub some folks wrong. And I assure you, if I can find the next pilot hole, we'll be just rolling right along. I'm going to go ahead and turn the piece around, and I'll readjust the camera if I need to. That helped a little bit. That's probably a better camera angle anyway, by golly. Yeah, don't be shy. If you want to say something, comment, question, throw it on out there, and I'll respond to you as soon as I see it. Hello, Doug. I assume you mean camera. If I want to make sure that's what you're saying. If you mean the camera's crap, I'll reboot the camera or unplug and replug. And thank you for dropping by, Doug. Doug is Pole Barn Productions, POHL. Is how you spell pole. Y'all check him out on YouTube. So let me know if that is indeed what you're saying, Doug, so I can, yes, reboot the camera. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with y'all's feed or YouTube or computer. Every now and then camera quality goes to crap because of low bandwidth, but even though it's bandwidth, we re-plug the camera and it seems to help sometimes. Thank you for that, Doug. And start cam. Choose cam. It always wants to go to the integrated camera first. And as hopefully the picture is better. If not, this may happen a few times because of the lovely internet. Yeah, it went normal. Yeah, because there's crappy internet speeds in my area, and if there's a lot of people on the network, it makes it go to crap. But for some reason, it helps the camera picture if I unplug and replug. I don't know why that works, but sometimes it does. Thank you for letting me know, Doug. And I see a piece of debris that's eating at me, so I'm going to get that out. If I can remember where it was. There it is. All right. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you don't like zigzaggy lines, you'll hate this pattern or most tiger patterns because the stripes are on hair, so it's going to be jagged. When it comes to my designs, I can't speak for other designers. I'm trying to keep my hand in the picture at times because that seems to keep the camera from going ape crappy. I don't know why. I guess something for it to focus on. Yep. Well, now there's 12 watching. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate y'all taking the time to watch. going slow on this area because these are single line cuts and I don't want to alter their shape. But when I'm cutting in an area that has waste, I cut to the waste side of the line so I can be sloppier with the cut. And why not break the blade just for the hell of it? Alright, so we'll replace the blade right quick. Well, I say right quick, it depends on if the blade needs to be untwisted. And it does, so there's that. Okay. Now on a Hegner, the top and bottom have to both be facing the same direction, the top and bottom of the blade, so that's why sometimes I have to twist them even though they're flat-ended. Twist or untwist, I mean. And that might work. If not, I'll know it pretty quick. And when a blade breaks on this Hegner, I have to check the tension. Most times it'll stay where it's supposed to be, but sometimes it vibrates loose. And I may not have it twisted good enough or untwisted good enough. Yeah, I do. Because if it would have hockey sticked, that would have told me I didn't. Yeah, I do need to recheck the tension. Alrighty then. Yep, drink. That's a drinking game we have around here. It doesn't have to be alcohol. When I break a blade, you take a drink. And I happen to drink Dr. Pepper. Let's take a drink. Alright, where were we? And that's where we were. I'll just start at the top of that cut that we already started. That's why as soon as I break a blade, if there's people on the panel, they'll yell drink, and people in the chat will type drink because of the drinking game. And these live streams can inspire people to drink. I'm just saying. Some days more than others. And I know y'all have options, so I appreciate the 10 people that took their time out of the day to be here. Yes, sir, he did. Thank you, Doug. And every now and then I find a way to run friends off, so that's another reason for lack of panel. But if I sit and focus on it and let it bother me, it won't do any good for me mentally, so I have to pretend nothing's wrong and just keep moving on. Doing my fine. And as promised, I didn't do any April Fool's stuff because it's usually pretty predictable anyway. I hear you. I have a feeling I'd be too much fun if I drank alcohol, that is. Well, I say too much fun. I don't know. Got one little cut above the one I just did, and so it's gonna be a little bit hard to find that pilot hole because my depth perception is all kinds of crappy. Trying to find where the blade is. I think we're gonna find the pilot hole right there. Yay! We eventually find it. Doug says he'd be out of control if he was drinking. I don't know what I'd be like. Either goofier or quieter. Guess it would depend on how much I had in me. But I haven't gotten drunk since I was 15. Haven't drank since I was 15. I was one of the people trying to be part of the crowd. And I realized I didn't need the crowd, and I don't like not feeling normal. I know that's an opening for a lot of jokes, but that's just me. I don't judge drinkers unless they can't control themselves. Even then, I'm limited as to how I judge people. And the reason why I turn the piece around is for visual comfort. Although that blade never changes how far away from me it is, the direction of the piece determines how much is hanging off in my lap. And there's less hanging off in my lap, turning it upside down. Matter of fact, it's not hanging into my lap because here's the edge of the table right here. Just saying. I don't know what you mean by to me. Jason Richelaw? Yeah, you're not being attacked, Jason. But a lot more convenient when the pieces pop out. You don't have to dig them out. Oh, not drinking. Okay. Yeah, I think people have a feeling of what it's like when I attack people. It's rare, but it happens. Pretty sure I lost a couple friends during that, but oh well. I don't think I did anything wrong. I cherish friendships, but I don't chase them. When I'm wrong, I do, but I do. Anyway, let's get back to scrolling. Even then, I only try so hard. Takes two to tango. Life's too short. And for those that don't know where these black dots are, that's where there's brad nails holding the stack together. So that's why I'm not cutting that yet, because I don't want the stack to come apart. And if you watch the show more than once, you'll hear me repeat myself, because I never know when there's a new viewer watching. When it comes to stuff like tiger stripes, it's not mandatory to stay right on the line, because it is just hair and stripes, but it doesn't hurt to stay on the line either. But if you make a jagged line that ain't, excuse me, if you make a jagged line that ain't there, it's all right. Nobody will know. Sometimes if I see an area is too rounded in the hair, I'll make a jagged line that's not even there. But that's just deciding as I go. It's never mandatory. Hello, Mr. Chris Nealon. Well, all right. Appreciate you joining us. And if you're just joining, if you want to cut this same design, the link to buy the pattern is in the description of this video. Or just go to woodenvision.com and in the search bar type in tiger stocking. It'll take you right to this one. And when this piece is done and I get pictures taken and all that crap, the finished piece will be for sale. It's a slow process because it's not a quick process, but eventually I'll have everything I've made for sale on woodenvisions.com as well. For a long time it's been just patterns, but we're working on getting finished pieces on there too. Alrighty then. Hello, Mr. Ken McCrory. Hey now. Did I forget a pilot hole? I might have. That never happens. Yep, I forgot a pilot hole in the stripe right there between the one I just cut and the one I'm about to cut. I should be punished. Oh well. But the cut I just did is real close, so ordinarily I would drill a pilot hole, but it's close enough I can just combine the two cuts. Sometimes that's considered cheating, but it really is close enough I can just pop right over there. Right there. Boom. I'm going to the next cut. But it's a secret, don't tell anybody. Excuse me. Hello, Mr. Herb Hooper. Kim McCrory says I ain't never done that. I think he's fibbing, but he might be talking about combining cuts. I only did it because it was right next to it, and it was just a jagged line into another jagged line. Mr. Herb Hooper in his house. That's a house for you idiots. Diddly. All right. Let's take us a drink. It's been too long. I could probably pick a better camera angle. I wish y'all had told me that. I'm just kidding. Don't get mad. Hope things are going well for you, Herbie. No real changes on my end. That was it, by God. Gonna let us a scrolling stogie and get back to it. We might finish this piece on this live stream, but I'm not to the point of saying, yeah, it's gonna happen, but it's not impossible. On a separate note, Nick, do British people say howdy, or is that just y'all copying me? It doesn't strike me as something British people would say. So far, so good. Just woke up from a nap. Well, I'm glad you got some sleep, sir. It took me forever to get to sleep. Yeah, I don't picture a lot of British people saying howdy. That's just a hunch. All right. I think that's dang near the only word I use is howdy, if I'm being honest. A lot of people will start a video saying, "Hey guys," but I always say, "Howdy folks," something along them lines. Because I'm Edge McCady. I may shock some folks, but I actually am educated. Well, as far as I graduated high school. Nah, I didn't want any more school after that. Not a fan. Get out of there, Cletus. Alright, it's gonna get stuck. So we have to pull that out on our own. It's gonna feel weird next week as I'll be trying to remember how to turn the scroll saw on, says Nick. Not sure about other Brits, but I've been saying it for years now. Alright. Drugstore cowboy. Mine's normally howdy peeps. Alright. Whatever works. But don't cut yourself on that there scroll saw, Nick, or some folks will never let you live it down. Just saying. And y'all bear with me. I'm trying to get a piece of debris out of there. And there we go. I don't know where it landed because I was looking away. All right, I got 9 folks watching. If you got any comments, questions, show them on out there. If I can help you, somebody in the chat might. If not, we'll guide you to where we can find the answer. Usually it's Rick Hutchison or Steve Good when it comes to scrolling or scroll saws. But sometimes we know the answer by golly, and sometimes they're just based on opinions. Yep. And someday, hopefully, we'll get old Herb doing live streams or videos or something along those lines. It's a process for him. He's got to be motivated and got to get things done in order to do it. But we'll all be in his corner. And Nick says, I won't be cutting wood on the scroll saw, so yet again, diving in at the deep end. Thank you, Norma Brand. I appreciate that very much. She says, love your work. Thank you, ma'am. Chris Nealon says, didn't Carl Jacobson cut himself on a scroll saw? Yes, him and Eloy Escajeda both cut themselves on a scroll saw, so we never let them live it down. It does happen, though. Ken, go to your room. Oh, that's funny right there. That was funny, though, but yeah, we gotta keep it G-rated. That's funny. Thank you very much, Norma, and I appreciate you watching. If you're not subscribed, I hope you'll consider it. And then click on the word all, or click on the bell and the word all, and you'll never miss one of these live streams. I used to do project videos, but I prefer the real-time interaction. Seems too distant, doing project videos and just responding to comments. The next live set of live streams after this project is done will be another tiger, but much more detailed. And I'll show y'all eventually. I guess I could do it after this cut, since I keep talking about it. one of my new favorite designs because it's so detailed. I always hate myself while I'm working on them. Well, hate is a strong word. All right, so let me get that piece and then we'll back the camera up, and because it's not cut out yet. Norma says, I am New Scrolls. I am New Scroll Saw. Do you have any suggestions for me? You're looking for a New Scroll Saw, whatever you can afford, and good reviews. The most common middle of the road saw is a DeWalt 788. But these days, I don't know what else is popular because it does matter what you can afford. But Pegas is popular. Seiko is very popular. Uh, but those are more expensive saws. Heckner is expensive, but you get what you pay for, in my humble opinion. But let me pull the camera back if I can get it to focus. Yeah, there we go. That'll be our next set of live streams. I think it's focused. It had to be a very detailed tiger. That too, Nick. Hello, Karen. I respond better to specific questions, Norma, so I'm sorry to be so vague, but I could suggest things all day, but it's easier to just answer specific questions. Well, what kind of picture to do? Whatever picture you're comfortable with. Because the way I see it, once you get used to keeping a pattern or a blade on the line or very close to it, the rest of it's just patience. So I may not be a good recommender there, but whatever your confidence level dictates, if you want to dive in with both feet and do a detailed picture, you technically can. It just depends on your abilities and your confidence. But if you want free patterns, there's a few on Facebook. Russ Beard. I shouldn't have started naming names because I can't think of everybody. Botas Elder. Steve Good's blog, scrollsawworkshop.blogspot.com. If you need me to repeat that, I will. You're welcome. And I'm sorry I couldn't give you better answers. I'm just better at answering specific questions. You can if you're if you're ambitious and confident in your abilities to scroll. You could start with a turtle staring. It just means you'll be doing it longer because I kind of do detail around these parts. And I'm addicted to Dr. Pepper. That's a side note. I know Kim McCrory's heart was in the right spot, but yeah, if you're confident in your ability to scroll, the rest of it's just patience, in my humble opinion. Some people may disagree with that. But the reason why my patterns don't just fly off the shelf is because not everybody wants to spend that long on a single project. But they're not impossible. If you can cut this shape right here, then you can cut this whole thing because it's just a series of shapes. It's just a matter about your confidence. And if you can't stay on the line, you might go into an area that you didn't mean to cut. And that comes with confidence and practice. But that's just my humble opinion. Steve D. Good, or just scrollsawworkshop.blogspot.com. A scroll saw pattern is a pattern to be used on a scroll saw. Yes. I might be able to type it in the chat. Let me see if I can post an actual link. Y'all bear with me. Typing in it now, and that way I can just put a link for it in the chat. And okay, I just posted a link in the chat there, so as soon as it shows up, just click that link, Norma. If you want pre-patterns, they're a lot simpler than mine are. Unless you're ambitious and want to do detailed ones, then you'll love woodenvisions.com. But that guy's also good at answering questions, but he gets slammed with emails, so it's not always instant. But the community, 99% of the Scroll Song community is there to help. So any questions you have, if I can't answer them, anybody in the chat can't answer them, then somebody in the community probably can. I'm not good at advice on flat blades because all I use is spiral blades because they cut in all directions. You love my laugh? Aw, thank you. I like to make people laugh. It doesn't always work. Jason, that don't even make sense, sir. Go to your room. Hello, Shaylee. Shaylee, Midnight Scroll, her driving on her way home. She also does Scroll Saw classes every other Saturday if people don't cancel. InspiredByShaylee.com. Y'all check it out for details. $10 a person. Ken McCrory says, I'm working on the 4th Charles Daring Barn. Thank you, Ken. Aussie Man, hello, sir. We call him Aussie Man Bill. By God. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, God knows Nick knows how to sand. But he also airbrushes now and then and turns every now and then. And again, y'all let me know if my camera quality goes to crap. Because nobody loves me enough to be on the panel. Just kidding. Just kidding. Again, that's inspiredbyShaylee.com or whatificouldscroll.com. That's John Cousins. John Cousins and Shaylee Morehouse do scroll saw classes every other Saturday when people don't cancel. $10 per person. And I believe they had a class scheduled this past Saturday, but everybody canceled, so I don't know what their schedule is going to be like. It may be every other Saturday regardless. Samantha says, good to be here on this Friday morning here. By God, it's Thursday mid-evening here, 6:28 p.m. Norma Brand says, your profile pic reminds me of Waylon Jennings. Well, by God. Thank you, ma'am. I don't know if I'm sexy as him. I'm damn sure not as rich as he is. Or he's dead now, but you know what I mean. Yep, there's old Herb for you there, Bill. By God. And Herb, if you want on the panel, by God, you're welcome to message me. I just, I didn't want to chase people down, didn't want to assume who wanted to be here, who didn't, so I didn't send them out. Scroll Saw Village. Jason Rogers says Scroll Saw Village also has some decent patterns. And Ken says, don't get me singing. Ken, go to your room. Just a good old boy. Don't get me started, shoe. Let's go to Luckenbach, Texas. Wailing on Willie and the boys. I will pop a cap. Y'all be nice. I was going to sing to y'all, but if y'all going to be like that, fine. Now, I can't speak on behalf of her, but it just doesn't have the same ring to it if he types out LOLs. Just saying. That's just me. Excuse me. I'm not often compared to Waylon Jennings, but I'll take it. By golly. Herb Hooper says, thanks for the offer, but my mind is on these here ribs and cheesecake, and by God, I don't blame you none. She said she was being nice. That means I'm ugly. Damn it! Nick says, grabs umbrella, just starting to raining indoors. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, go to your room and leave the ribs there. Jason Rogers, Charles will go down as country legend no matter what. I don't know about all that. The singing scrawler. Hey, diggly. I can dream, y'all hush. We got 14 people watching. Norma says she's being nice. Man, y'all done turned her on me. Turned her against me. Dag nabbit. Gonna hurt both my feelings there. Also, man, Bill says, I'm sometimes compared to Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, I've probably been compared about the same way. Not quite as large. I've also been compared to things I can't say live on the air because we're family friendly in these here parts. That's all right. Can't please everybody, you know what I mean? I thought Norma was in love with me, but that's fine. Wouldn't be the first woman that didn't return my love. Hello, Harnell Media. Steve Nealon. HarnellMedia.com does one website if you want a website done affordably. Good communication, not just 9 to 5, and quality. By God, check out HarnellMedia.com. Hello, Ron Norris. It's nugget time, baby. There are times when I'm hungry that people get to talk about food. I end the live stream so I can go eat, but luckily for y'all, I'm not starving. And so far, I'm not tired as hell. So you never know. We might end up finishing this piece, but I won't promise it yet. I'll always finish them, just not necessarily on this live stream. But we'll see. It remains to be seen. It won't be done in an hour. But I don't have anywhere to be, do y'all? Just saying. Dang it, Norma. Don't get pneumonia, dagnabbit, but get better. Thoughts with you, ma'am. And Herb's birthday is tomorrow, so y'all make it a point to tell him happy birthday. All right, Awesome Man's here for a couple hours, by God. Appreciate you. So Norma, please get better. So I can blame it on pneumonia that you were just trying to be nice, so you actually do love me or something? Or am I kind of trying too hard here? We got 14 people watching. If y'all got any comments, questions, chunk them on after. I'm going to take a drink, and then we'll get back to this here madness we call scroll sawing. If there's a tiger, if you want this pattern, the description has the link in it. And if you don't feel like clicking the link, go to woodenvisions.com and in the search bar, which should be on every page, at least with the patterns, type in tiger stalking. It'll take you right to this pattern. Happy birthday tomorrow, Herb. I'll say it again then if I'm at my computer. I love you, but I'll find somebody else to do the spanking. But you got to pretend you don't enjoy it. Next pattern I am going to make, as a matter of fact, I'll show you here directly around. Oh, I don't know which one I'm going to make, but the next project we'll be cutting will be another tiger, but much more detailed. I never know what my next pattern I'm going to make is, but as far as projects we're cutting, that will be your next project. Much more detailed than the one we're working on. And this pattern is also for sale on woodenvisions.com. And I don't know why the camera won't stay focused. It keeps fluctuating. But oh well. It's probably the light washed in over here. It's still going to do it. But anyways, that's a picture. All right. We'll get back to this here tiger right here. Not quite Chuck Connors just yet, sir. Missed again. That's funny and crap right there, sir. You never know who's going to pop in these parts, but I do know his camera ain't working.
Oh, hell, I got it closed.
Well, super. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to take off my spamming so y'all could see his sexy name there, Mr. Russ Meadows. Would you like to tell people where they can find you on social media?
All right, now don't make me point at this doggone thing, because if I move this finger, it's going to go right there. Look at there.
Well, yeah, but your name tag's white. Your name tag's white enough that, by God, if you just point down, it'll point at it.
I had to make sure I pointed the right finger. That was the question. I'm always backwards, and I said, oh, that's it right there. Rusty Nails with a Z woodshop.
By God, appreciate you being here, Mr. Meadows. It's
yes, sir.
Nice to hear a voice talking back every now and then.
You know,
and Harney Almeida ain't wrong. I did look at the ones he was talking about, but he says Charlie always takes a poll to find out what to cut next and then picks whatever he wants. You ain't wrong, sir. Just saying. There's a bunch of people saying hi to you out in the chat. By God.
Hello, everybody.
appreciate you dropping by. Now that you're here, I'm going to put you to work and go, and that way I can go full screen and see the piece up close. By God, but
Carry on,
if you
Sergeant.
want to cover, all right, just make sure you're not muted whenever you go to say or read or whatever. By God, we appreciate you.
All right.
I gotta put my brand back up because it looks stupid with a little period down there.
Kind of does. I wonder what is that?
I do that so that my name and stuff doesn't stick out behind that brand that's on the screen right now.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It gets kind of distracting, I reckon. And I haven't got to the point of committing to finishing on this live stream, but it's not impossible just yet. All right. Appreciate you being here, Mr. Russ Meadows, a.k.a.
Right.
Teresa in the background.
Yeah. And the dog crying because I banned him. He was messing with the other dog and kicked me off. I said, all right, that's it. You're banned. Out the door you go.
Dag, blab it.
And by the way, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you ain't finishing this one on this live stream.
You can have it. You can go to your room, mister.
Who's going to read the comments if I go to my room, by God?
Well, I didn't say you couldn't read the comments from me.
I don't work from my room, buddy.
All right. Well, by God, you just get comfy right where you are. I tried to say 3 different things at once, but by God, I'll shut up.
If it wasn't for all them voices in your head, by God, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
Well, I need somebody to talk to. And if I can find this next pilot hole, we will get. The odds are better at getting done on this live stream. Come on, damn it.
You're supposed to say Cletus.
Cletus. Damn it, Cletus.
Come on, Cletus.
Come on, Cletus. Man,
you hear him barking?
Shush. Yes, ma'am. Sir. Sorry.
Obvious. Son of a ding ding.
Oh, that's burning hell. We got some spit left in this here drink, so let's get rid of it so I can chunk the bottle away. And don't make no weird noises or Russell choke and try to choke me every now and then.
Yeah, but I tried to take a drink before you were thinking about it.
That's some good stuff right there.
Ooh, that was good.
Yeah, sure was. Thank you. All right. So y'all have any comments?
Who's all here?
A whole bunch of folks.
I'm looking. You work. I'll look.
All right, Norma.
Norma Brand. I don't know who that is.
I thought she loved me because she thought I was Waylon Jennings, but then she said I was just trying to be nice. So apparently she thinks I'm uglier than I'll get out.
I'm not sure who that is. I don't think I've ever seen the name.
I don't recall if I have or not because I've slept since then, but everybody's welcome here.
Yeah, and I just woke up myself.
By God.
Boy, I got a lot of people here.
Yup. Well, at least 12 now. It was 14.
Did you lose 2 when I came on?
No, probably when I said something about looking like Waylon Jennings.
Yeah, that would have done it. Well, he wasn't no prize, believe me.
Well, yeah, but he's a little wealthy, and that means
well, it makes a difference, doesn't it? My God, he's a wonderful looking fellow when you're looking for one.
Yeah, but he is dead now, so I have a little bit up on him.
You do. You have about 6 foot.
He probably still attracts more women than I do. And I have a pulse. Can you believe that?
Oh, yeah, it's amazing how that works.
Wolf right back at you.
Let me go do some of that dog. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, folks. So take a number and wait, and he'll be back and read your comments directly, I reckon. If it takes too long, I'll look over there and look and say something. Unless y'all are being mean. Yeah, my curiosity is killing me. Yep, I think he killed the dog. And also, man, Bill says, money make you handsome, LOL. By God, well, then I'm not a very handsome fella. And Russ, if you're trying to talk, you are muted, sir. but I imagine it's because your beautiful bride is talking at you. All right, he knows. All righty then.
Hello,
We've only
Jason.
been here. We've only been here a little over an hour. It feels like I've been here for 20 hours. By God, time
Wow.
flies when you're having fun, or it doesn't fly.
Oh, yeah, Herb's out there. I didn't see Herb out there.
Yep, he's eating ribs and cheesecake.
Well,
Rubbing
he's
it all
doing
in
better
our
than
face.
me. I'm getting taco soup, which is good, but by God, it's not as good as ribs and whatever.
Well, I'll give you one guess what I'm having whenever I eat. Frozen
Cardboard?
burritos.
Cardboard?
Well, no. Frozen burritos and then cardboard, by God.
Ah, hey, nothing wrong with frozen burritos. We got them too.
Hell yeah. I ain't no damn health nut.
Well, I'm trying to be. Hello,
I
Chris
should be,
Nealon.
but
Bill says, Charles, $5 or $10 million will make you as handsome as Mr. Universe. And don't get
Bet
me to
your
try
hind
any
part.
LOL. I'm not doing the LOL, so
dagnabbit,
I ain't the guy.
I might be slightly more handsome than Mr. Universe or whatever his name is if I had $5-10 million. That or I would care less about not being handsome.
I hear you.
Or I could buy a new face.
Ken, don't pay any attention to that man behind the curtain. That's a good one.
That's funny in
The
hell
Wizard
right
of
there.
Oz, yes, sir.
If I had $5 or $10 million, I would buy Russ Meadows' hair.
I told you, you'll get that when I kick the bucket.
All right, now y'all watch. He's gonna kick the bucket, and I ain't gonna get a damn thing.
I'll have it in my will.
Okay, y'all heard it right here. Wait, it is April Fool's. Okay, I get it. Did you see Steve Good's blog this morning?
No, I didn't look at it.
He definitely had an April Fool's thing going on.
Oh, is that
Talk
right?
about a non-disclosure agreement about a new product coming out that's going to be $20,000. That can
Ooh.
cut 50 some odd inches.
Hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, pretty sure that was an April Fool's thing.
I'll
I
have
think
to go
last
back
year, yeah,
go back
some
and look.
past year he did something about burning on a grain of rice or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, Ken says, when I kick the bucket, you get the bucket and not the hair.
Yay! Yeah, something
Pat.
like that.
Pat H has joined us. Hi, Pat.
Hello, Pat. You're late, sir. You're usually here right at the beginning, dagnabbit.
Yeah, he's almost at the end because Charlie ain't going to finish his pattern on this live stream.
Kiss my hind parts, by God, it can happen. As long as I stay conscious and happy and not hungry.
Yeah, I hear that. I woke up asking the wife, I said, I'm going to make me some SpaghettiOs. And she said, I said, what time are you going to go cook? And she said, not just yet. Arg. So I'm trying to hold out.
Yeah, when Herb came in here,
yeah, go ahead.
Well, Herb said when he got here, he had just woken up.
And we're in the same boat.
I don't want to be no boat. I want to go cruise. I want to go.
She said, I don't want to be on no boat, but then she says, I want to go cruising.
Yeah.
She wants
She's easier to hear than you think. I can hear what she's saying, but maybe the audience can't. You broke my blade, bro.
Everybody?
The hell.
Drink!
Oh my God.
Hey, good
So
night.
tell my mother we want to go to Branson. Now she's taking me and stuff on Branson.
Oh, boy.
It's like, lay off, man.
Yes, ma'am. I'll lay off.
I think you better. It wasn't you she was talking about, but yeah, you
I
got it.
know. I don't want to die or nothing. Let's untwist us another blade. All right.
Jason Mitchellhoff is saying goodbye to everybody. Yeah.
Goodbye to
Jason.
everybody. I mean, Jason. Just a good old boy. I'm well
Never
intentioned.
doing
Good
no
night.
harm.
Be all you never saw, been in trouble with the
the
law since the day they was born. Yeah, Russ is my backup singer.
I try to do the harmony, but it don't work half the time.
Yeah, y'all get throwing them maters. He takes over.
My-
I don't look good in the salad.
But I don't know anybody that wants hairy salad, so I'm gonna stay out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, dagnabbit. Harry salad, that sounds naughty.
It kind of does, don't it?
We got any comments coming in there, Slacker?
No, no, not yet.
I mispronounced sir. Sorry, it was autocorrect.
Aha. Yeah.
I'm plumb sorry. Don't want to run off the last friend I got.
Jason Rogers says you better finish it tonight, and Ken McCoy says the cuts are getting bigger. You might be able to get it done.
It's not impossible. Just saying.
All right.
Just
If he doesn't finish it tonight, folks, y'all got a free pattern each for everybody in the chat. How's that sound, Charles? How's that sound, Charles? But I'm saying you only got an hour to get it done.
Bull stankathon.
That means less talking and more working, by guys.
Did you see the next piece we're working on?
I did not.
Well, dagnabbit, you should have already been here.
I know it.
It'll be a little more detailed than this one is.
Oh, more detailed than that one?
No, I mean than the one we're working on now.
Oh, okay.
Each one to pulsate, doesn't want to focus right. But yeah, that's next one we're working on. It's gonna be right nice.
Yeah, it is.
Hopefully.
Nice. I like it already.
Well, that's good. I like it too because I haven't had to cut it yet. But by God, I won't be a big fan of myself during it. But by God,
I hear you.
So far, I am awake enough to say that it's possible to pin this piece tonight. But yeah, if I stop babbling and scroll. But
my God, it looks like all of them are long pieces. You should be able to knock that out.
I should, but I don't know if I do what I should.
When have you ever been known to do what you should?
Every now and then, I just don't make note of it because I don't want to brag. Herb is partaking in ribs and cheesecake, so he's.
I say I'm envious of it. I don't think I could eat that cheesecake on my diet plan.
I love the hell out of cheesecake.
I do too.
And ribs.
I do too. I'm more into. Oh yeah, well, all that goes without saying, but it's took its toll on me. It got me a little fatter than I should be.
Wait, so you're gonna go on a diet and get prettier than me? Oh wait, you might already be prettier.
Hey man, I've already lost almost 20 pounds.
Look at you, Cletus.
I'm trying.
He could be wearing them Daisy Duke shorts before too long, folks.
Oh Lord, no, don't go saying that.
No, wait, yeah, I can't start that rumor because he gets mad if he thinks I'm implying something.
Yeah, don't go start no rumor like that.
He's not a homosexual, folks.
It's in my business.
That's right.
Always in my business.
Who?
My mother. I don't want that advertised on Facebook.
I don't
If I wanted that
Hey,
advertised
guess
on
what?
Facebook, I would have put it on.
You're advertising to everybody in this.
They're not going to go rob me or anything while I'm gone.
That's funny
They're not
hell
gonna
right
break
there.
my
Well,
house while I'm gone.
well, at least 12 people know about it. I don't even know what she was talking about because I was busy hoping to God she wasn't mad at me. Damn it, I can't find my pilot hole. We'll get there. Did I find it? Yeah, I found it. Looky there. All right, they're probably fighting like dogs and cats right now. I'm just kidding. But All right.
You are incorrect. I was just closing the curtain.
Aw.
Herbie says those ribs are so good they was falling off the bone, and Ken McCrory says I found it, and I'm trying to think about what he was talking about. Oh, the pounds I lost, he found. Is that what that is?
Oh, it's possible.
Bill says I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood and eat it.
Sure enough.
Jason Rogers says I had some of the new Spicy Ranch 3D Doritos today. Pretty sure they're my favorite snack now.
I'm not a fan of spicy food.
I'm not either. You know, it's a
I don't
shame
want food
because
that bites me back.
as a Texican, you should be able to eat that spicy stuff, and I just can't do it.
Me neither.
It burns me 2 times, and I don't like the second burn.
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
I can relate to the second burn, but not because of spicy food. But anyway.
Yeah, Herb says I'm the same way, Bill. I'm not going to worry about it because I'm not going to carry my casket.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ken did say it was the weight he was talking. Yeah, I got that after I thought about it in a minute.
I don't know if anybody's going to carry mine either. They might just put it in the back of a pickup truck, reverse, and then slam on the brakes, and I slide out the back right into the hole, by God.
Well, I hope they got good aim, huh?
Yeah. I'll be sitting there in my casket sounding like Roscoe. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Oh, you scuffed my coffin. Good. Oh, that was a horrendous crash. Oh, diddly.
It'd be Boss Hog doing the driving, so you know you'd get a ride.
Yeah. So I could just see I die and everybody's at my funeral. He went to his room for the final time. He stopped screwing up today.
Bill says, I found the pounds you lost, Russ. The damn things are around my belly. And it takes me. It didn't even take them back. No, I'm not taking them back. I don't care who gets them. I just don't want them. It's like I take something and put to the street. Somebody will pick it up every time. So that's what I'm doing.
Well, give that weight to somebody who needs it. I got too much on my... Anyway.
They have to deal with that on their own.
Dang it. We got 12 people watching. I hope we got 12 thumbs up. But if not, these things happen. But if you're not subscribed, please consider it and click on that bell. Click on the word all. You'll never miss one of these exciting live streams.
You never know what you're going to find around here. Sometimes there's more than one mouthpiece in his ear.
Yep. Sometimes there's damn one.
Yeah, you don't know what you're going to hear, what you're going to see.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you we'll have clothes on.
So far.
Yeah. On the show,
I might just surprise all of you.
Oh, no, you won't. On the show, we'll be fully clothed, by gosh.
Afterwards, no promises.
There's no telling what happens in the after show. Or the before show, by God. Then you have to get composed for the show. It's funny. Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Of course, we don't always get composed when we go live.
Yeah, therein lies the rub right there.
Yeah.
Chris says, I could tell casket dropping stories. I bet you could, Chris.
Yeah. He's kind of in the industry there.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen after this cut right here, Russ?
You got to stop and take a drink?
No, we're gonna cut another one.
Oh,
What the hell do you think this is?
I've been wondering that myself.
Yee.
I thought you was going to tell me some April Fool's thing, like you're going to go cut another
No,
one.
I would never do something. I would never do something so childish.
Yes.
Sure enough. Yep.
Another one bites the dust.
And another one. Stuff.
Jason says he's going to check the chickens. Maybe he'll
All
find
right.
Steve Combs out there checking.
Just don't pee on them or nothing.
They don't want no yellow chickens. Yeah.
Get in there, Cletus. Come on, Cletus. Excuse me while I hack up a lung.
You know the reason for that, right?
For what? Oh, the cigarette smoking.
Yeah,
Yes,
them
sir.
things.
I suspect that plays a part. I'm still scared to commit to finishing on this live stream, but I'm not saying I won't. I'm still scared to commit to it.
Well, I don't think you should worry about committing. Just go as far as you can.
Okay.
When things happen, things happen.
Sure enough.
As soon as that food gets done, I might not be here either.
Ugh.
Aha! You know, I'm a hungry fella.
Finally got somebody on the damn panel. You gonna run off?
Chris Nealon says, you do know that Another One Bites the Dust is a song about losing virginity. It's a fun fact, but I don't know about that, Chris, but I know when that song first came out, the town that we live in or live right next to had a top five football team, high school football team, and they were ranked number 2 all year long. And Odessa Permian, which y'all wouldn't know anything about, but Odessa Permian is in West Texas, and they were ranked number 1 all year long. And every game that we played during the season, we won. And they would.
And then they'd play that song.
They play that blasted song. I got sick of hearing that dad blasted song. And got in the playoffs, and yeah, every game we played in the playoffs, they played that song. And we end up getting in the state championship game, and we had to play Odessa Permian. And we were up at halftime, 19-7. They were playing that song at halftime. At the end of that game, they went home with their tails between their legs because they let Permian end up winning the ball game.
Yeah,
I said, there you finally go. I finally got to. I don't have to hear that blasted song anymore. It was a good song.
I'm sorry. That was a song out there called "I Suck." Sorry,
yeah, that was a team that we had that should have been the top rank. They should have beat them handily, but they started trying to go for state records and stuff like that, and didn't pay attention to letting them guys creep back into the game, and end up losing.
Yeah,
So,
glad.
did it to themselves, but they had the better team. They just didn't put it out there that day at the end of that second half.
Yeah. I think that's the case with the Super Bowl. I think the Chiefs had the better team, as a team anyway, and they just didn't come with their game ready to go.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Or what's his face? The I totally went blank on his name.
Brady,
Chiefs quarterback.
Oh,
you know, the other one.
Mahomes.
Mahomes, yeah. Poor guy was running all over the field. Nobody was protecting him.
Yeah, he didn't have any protection at all. If he didn't run, he'd been a crunch turkey.
Yeah, sir.
Bill says even upside down, that pattern does look like Chuck Connors. Now, where is he coming with that one?
He's been trying for years, just like Dave Jones and his
aircraft carrier.
Yeah, they've been trying for years to get me to do a Chuck Connors.
Yes, now I remember. Yes,
I downloaded a picture once, but I haven't gotten around to it. I don't know what the hell he's going to ask for when I finally do it.
I don't know. That might be the end of it. Jason Rogers says, all I can hear is I'm adopted. Where'd that come from?
I have no
thought on that one. Kim McCrory says that sounds like the Carolina Panthers whenever I was talking about the football. And you were talking about football. Yeah. Yeah, Carolina Panthers had what? One good year. That was it.
Yeah, Cam
it
Newton,
seems. Yeah,
guy who dressed like an over whatever pimp.
Yeah.
Then he went over to the whatchamacallit, didn't he? Patriots.
Yep. He didn't do that well there either, I don't think.
I don't remember.
He had a good year. Yeah, well, I really didn't either, but he had a good year and with Carolina and made him a lot of money.
Yep, Cowboys signed old Dak Prescott, so I'm happy about that. Not everybody is, but you can't keep everybody happy, by God.
Yeah. Well, they paid him the money, so I hope he ends up being worth it when he gets his leg back right.
Yep.
I hope they get some more people to go with him. They need somebody on the line to help protect.
Yeah, I think that's what they addressed in free agency so far. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up as closely as I used to, but I like
me either. Yeah.
I don't care if they're overpaid babies. Dallas Cowboys don't usually do that, so I don't really care much.
Ken McCrory says 2. I wonder if he's saying he had 2 good years. Cam Newton.
It's possible.
Well, I don't. If my team ain't playing, then I really don't care about it. It's just the way it is. I'm not a big fan of watching football all the way through.
And your team is?
Oh, my Dallas Cowboys, boys. What's wrong with you?
Show enough. For real, baby.
Don't even have to ask.
I was happy for Des Bryant that he finally got on our team, the Baltimore Ravens. But I like me some Des Bryant. He could be a little diva every now and then, but he was good.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. He was good, but I'm hoping.
I know. Go ahead.
His best years are behind him, maybe.
Yeah.
If we have to go play him.
I know the NFL is a business, but I still tend to, quote unquote, fall in love with players like. I loved Cole Beasley on our team, but he went.
I did. I did love Cole Beasley was the man for me. Because he could always find a way to get open.
Yep, hot sauce.
Yeah. Ken
when
says
they got rid of DeMarcus Ware, that kicked my hind parts. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Ken says Cam got hit so much he's scared, and then he says, "See y'all later. Good night, Ken. Good to talk to you.
Appreciate you dropping by, sir."
come on back.
And they got
you
rid
hear?
of DeMarcus Ware. They got rid of DeMarco Murray. They got rid of Emmett
Yeah.
Smith. Went to the Cardinals. My God.
Yeah, they didn't keep Emmett. Emmett Smith was on the end of his career when he left, but
Yeah.
he I think he'd already given about all he had. But
Yeah, the only. Go ahead.
what does Ken mean? The Warden.
It's probably a nickname for some player. Oh, his wife.
Oh,
I don't know. The only Dallas Cowboy I ever actually met when he wasn't a Cowboy anymore is Jay Novacek.
oh, is that right?
I loved him when I was,
Oh yeah, he
Growing up.
was a good tight end.
number 84, I believe.
He was a real good tight end.
Yep.
I think it was him that they everybody patterned Jason Witten after when Jason Witten was tight end for him.
Yep. Then Jason went over to Dang Raiders, and he's retiring again.
Yeah,
But I think he signed a one-day contract in order to retire with the Cowboys.
Well, that's pretty much what Emmett did. Emmett come back to get the record, and that was it.
Yep. I'd much rather talk about football than baseball or basketball. Just saying.
Well, I'll put it to you this way: the only basketball that I care to talk about is back in the 80s and 90s, the old school. Magic
Pippen
Johnson,
and
Larry
Jordan.
Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them. I didn't give a rat's butt about Michael Jordan. I considered him cocky, and I don't like cocky.
I don't like cocky either. Dennis Rodman is cocky.
Dennis
But
Rodman
also-
was an animal. Dennis
idiot.
Rodman was a machine, and
He still looks like an
he's
idiot.
crazy as all get out, but he was a machine.
We're down to 7 viewers. If your football talk done ran them off, but I don't care.
I'm
I
sorry.
care, but I like talking about football. Kiss it.
I'm
Of course,
sorry.
we're talking about basketball now. Don't be sorry. I was talking right there with you. We got another viewer back though. We got 8 people watching. If you got any comments, or questions, come on out there.
Yeah. Anything as long as it's family friendly, we may have an answer or at least a comment on it.
Yep, and every now and then it ain't even family friendly
Ah, but we try
for the most part.
for the most part. For the most
Depends
part.
on the night, but most times it is family friendly. By God, I almost choked on my own breath.
I waited till you got some before I tried to get some.
Okay.
Yeah, that way you wouldn't get me.
We lost another viewer. Apparently, they're basketball fans. I don't know. Dagnabbit.
Oh man,
Can't have
Chris
nothing.
says he's
nice
still
around
here.
these parts.
Christina, I'm
Well,
still
yeah.
here.
Cool. Howdy.
Rustle up the troops there, Chris. Nobody's doing much talking now.
That's funny right there because Russ said Russell.
I did. It's sounds the same, but it ain't spelled the same.
Yep. RUSTLE. That's
Yep.
Sesame Street for today. I don't know why Russ ran off all them viewers, but these things happen.
Well, if you'd have had Herbie here, then they would be coming in by the droves.
Well, I can't compete with ribs and cheesecake. Just saying.
You're right. You ain't gonna be competing with that taco soup that she makes either.
For real. I see where I stand.
Yeah. Food counts.
Yeah, buddy. Especially when
I
you're
like-
hungry.
And when you're hungry, and I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I actually ain't very hungry at all, but
What? If Chris needed to throw the pizza at your front door, you'd be hungry.
you bet your hind parts she used. I ain't never turned down a pizza in my life
I can't say I blame you.
unless it had fish on it.
Oh no, anchovies? No, I
Yeah.
can't do that. I cannot take that. No.
I like me some pizza pie.
Yeah. My wife was talking about that the other day. We passed a local brick oven pizzeria in town. I said, you want some of that? She said, I love some of that, but I better not.
Every time I say you want some of that, my wife says, hell no. But I ain't usually talking about pizza. I'm usually standing there in my birthday suit in front of her, and she's, good God, boy, get out of here.
My wife tell me to go put the clothes on.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Chris says, while I was listening and vacuuming drywall, what pizza? Yeah. It's
Ain't no
always,
pizza.
he's always vacuuming drywall or putting up stuff on drywall. What's going on with that? You should be done by now. He says he'll send you a clam pizza for Good Friday.
Lord Jesus.
I don't believe he's going to go for that.
that is one pizza I will turn down, but thank you for your offer.
Oh, man, you almost got me on that one. Yeah, well, Chris, he did say fish. He didn't say anything about clams. You're right. It was worth a shot.
And if Eva's delivering it, I won't even open the door. I get that bear spray. Get the hell out my yard.
I guess she don't watch your show no more. She'll never know you said that.
Even if she did, I'll live.
Oh, he said he works 60 hours a week, so the shop rehab is taking some time.
This makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
If people would stop dying, he wouldn't have that much work.
Jason Rogers says, y'all obviously chose the wrong women if that's the reactions you get.
Yeah. I've been trying to take yours, but she don't want me.
And there goes another one, bites the dust. Hey.
Yeah. That's fun in hell right there. You got that damn song stuck in my head, Russ. Thank you very much.
Oh, I shouldn't have done it. It's going to be in my head for a while.
For real. Could you start a rumor? Because you done run every damn viewer we got.
How many we got now?
We had 14. We're down to 8. But hey, that's still 8 very beautiful people.
That's still over 50% left, by God.
For Rizzle. Works for me, by God.
I don't know what I did.
I don't know. I had to blame other people. Well, we lost a subscriber too, so apparently they were not Dallas Cowboy fans. Of course, that happens every damn show.
Oh, they were probably them Houston Texan fans.
And we were able to depend on that one thumbs down or two, so there's that. But we're still here. Oh, well. Can't please everybody. Some people don't want to be pleased. You know what, Russ?
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I'll be able to finish this on this here live stream because I'm starting to get a little tired. You believe that?
Uh-huh. Chris
Good thing I didn't commit like you forced me.
Yeah, I know. Chris says, who's that knocking at my door? Cried the fair young maiden.
Well, it weren't me.
It weren't me.
It's a good thing I didn't commit to finishing on this live stream.
All right, folks, y'all heard the word. Jason says Barnacle Bill, the sailor. That's who's knocking at the door.
Mr. Jason, you're being random as hell, sir.
Well, that's who's knocking at the door. Jason got it, Chris said.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I was the one that wasn't in the right spot.
Nor I. Let's get a little blurry where you're cutting.
What bird?
I don't know. Chris says that's the first dirty song he learned.
I didn't know that was a dirty song. It tells you how uninformed I am.
Yeah.
So you're saying I need to reboot the camera?
Well, it depends on how long you're going to stay.
Well, I guess after this cut, we can end this here live stream.
All right, folks. You got it.
God, if you're not subscribed already, I hope you'll consider it. Click on that bell after you've subscribed. Click on the word all. You won't miss any of these exciting live streams. And that single thumbs down or more, that can always be depended on.
And you might learn something.
You
if
might.
you didn't already know it.
For reals. But each and everybody, even the ones that give the thumbs down, you're appreciated for coming here. And by God, you had options. You took the time to give me a thumbs down. At least you appeared. By God.
Bill says every song is a dirty song when he sings it.
For reals. Especially when you get the words wrong, it kind of inspires dirty words there. So let me turn this around so people can see where we ended up. And this will be the thumbnail for the next live stream. By God, that's how we work it in these parts.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking tiger there, man.
Much obliged, much obliged. Modeled it after myself. Yeah, I'm a tiger. All right, Charlie, that wasn't funny, sir.
It can't all be.
But I appreciate it showing up. I appreciate everybody that took the time to be here. By God, hope you come on back, slap a thumbs up on your way out, and slap whoever gets the thumbs down. But in the meantime, let's have old Russ waggle his finger at the cameras if he can find the camera. By God, he found it. All right, and say them there magic words, Russ.
Abracadabra.
The other one. There you go, baby. Right on.